Good afternoon. Welcome to Diamond Protection video series. My name is Vin Bigham. I'm training manager for Diamond Protection. Today's video is going to be how to inspect your structural firefighting gear for operational deployment before shift. So what we have here is a structural firefighting outfit. This brand is a Nomax brand. It's one of the highest qualities within the world. It does two functions. It protects us from radiant heat and direct contact from flames or debris, and it also has a membrane absorption layer inside the jacket to help reduce the fatigue aspect on the firefighter. That's the jacket outfit. Also, what is part of this garment is a over trouser with braces. The over trouser is made of the same material, and from there we have braces to support us. The reason we use braces is to allow metabolic heat to transfer through all our body and out through our garment for cooling aspect, for fatigue management side of things. Also, what we'll be checking for is the integrity of our structure firefighting helmet, such as like that. I'll explain the helmet a little bit later. And also our structure firefighting gloves that we'll be utilising. Okay, the structure gloves that we'll be using on deployment are what we call a Fire Pro brand. They're a structure internal fire glove we utilise for potential loss of minimise the injury of picking up material or equipment in the operational, and also protects our hands from direct radiant heat. The way we check our gloves prior to shift operations is to open up all the webbing and fingers, making sure the integrity of the outer glove is intact, which this one is. Just rotating backwards and forwards, feeling the texture of the glove itself. Also making sure that the elastic band of the glove is nice and firm, not too loose, because we want to make sure that as we apply it on our hand, we have the elasticity of the glove will support us from any debris going down into it. So that's nice and firm. That glove is right for deployment. Quickly inspect the other glove as the same thing before. Open up all the webs of the fingers, checking for the integrity of the structure of the glove, such as is, the elasticity of the band, and then just apply it also up onto the glove, onto the hand. Fits nice and firm, it's well structured, and it's good to go for operational use. Also, the helmet. This helmet is a carbon fibre helmet designed for internal structure firefighting attack. It has a neck flap to deflect debris from the back of the helmet away from the back of the neck and onto the back of the garment. So that's when we're doing internal structure firefighting, this is critical that this is intact. Also, we have a visor, a clear through visor that will protect our eyes from any debris, firefighting operation within a internal attack. Making sure that the hinges on the helmet work neat and tidy. It's in stages, it's firm, it can hold it halfway, such as like that, or all the way up. It doesn't fall down, so that's in good integrity and working order. Also, what we're checking for is the overall presence of any potential cracks in the outer layer of the helmet. If the helmet's been dropped on the ground, there'll be like a chip mark. We're making sure that the paint is intact, it's 100%, there's no fatigue or fractures on the helmet itself. So it hasn't been dropped, this is right to go. Also, what we check for is our chin support strap, making sure that the hinges and clips are working fine. It can be taken apart quickly for if we have to put on breathing apparatus and readjust it, make sure that it clips up nice and tight. And also, very critical, that we actually check the internal structure of our head support and the harness itself fitting into the helmet. Making sure that it hasn't come away, it's adjustable, such as the helmet tensioning mechanism, that's working fine, that there's no debris or any material in the forehead cushioning aspect of the harness. that's okay also. So that's good to go for operational. So going back to our outer jacket, this jacket is, as I said before, a Nomax material. The Nomax material has got fire retardant chemicals onto the Nomax to minimise the potential heat going onto the garment, and also the garment itself will protect the firefighter in hazardous atmospheres. These garment comes with reflected tape, so when we're checking our garment, we're making sure that the reflected tape is all in one tack, it's neat and tidy. If it's a little bit dirty, we clean it down with the appropriate material. On the inside of the jacket, we're checking a membrane. The membrane on the inner jacket is to absorb the sweat and help minimise the fatigue of the firefighter. So overall, we lay the jacket down onto the table. We're checking the internal membrane first, making sure that it's not ripped so it will perform its function that it's designed for. Also, on the outer side of the jacket, up underneath the armpits, we're checking, see if there's any cuts or abrasions, that it's intact, there's no chemical spills on the jacket itself. On the other side, same thing, just checking that the whole jacket itself is in operational use. Also, a critical thing part of the jacket is that we make sure that the zipper is in working order. So we actually put the zipper together and do it up. Nice and gentle, and it should go up without any hesitation. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Also, we're checking our Velcro to come up over the zipper and it looks neat and tidy. So hence, we have a nice operational jacket that we've checked prior to use before going on shift. It's in operational condition, there's no rips or tears in it, and it's right for deployment. Also, on this garment, we have a neck strap that's Velcroed at the back, and it's easy, it's intact, and that just supports us when we go in firefight operation. One of our last garments that we'll be checking out today is our over trousers. The over trousers are made of the same material. We do the same checks such as our jacket, opening up the inner leg areas, making sure there's no rips or tears, that the whole garment's intact. We actually check down the base of our feet area, so sometimes if they're a little bit long, they get dragged on the ground. These are neat and tidy, 100%, so the integrity of the garment is still intact. From there, we go up to the second part of our over trousers are our bib and braces, making sure that the bib and braces are extended all the way out or extended to the operational size of the person that will be wearing it. Excuse me. So we're checking that the elasticity of the bib and brace are intact, the webbing's there, that our braces and our clips are working 100%, such as like that, no issues. Just checking both of them. Operational, ready to be deployed. Again, that garment and the full structure of a firefighting, what you see in front of me, is right to be deployed into our vehicles for deployment on shift. Again, on behalf of Vin Beacom, Training Manager for Diamond Protection, thank you for allowing me to talk about how to do a visual inspection of our fire gear prior to shift. Thank you.